shot, it's been around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just. Finna leave the boxed up like. Send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying to.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out in a tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts. And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Here's May.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
You look at this Niner defense.
They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Throwing here is May. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Back to throw, Purdy. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give them 32 on the play.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
First carry here for Jordan James.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Christian McCaffrey, incomplete. The 4th and goal.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Packer first down.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Niner defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
To the air, May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll throw with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the gun again to Henderson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. To throw, it's May. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Matthew Golden, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10.
49ers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The throwing here, Purdy. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
Tress Way on fourth down is sent out to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable now for Woodson. Now a hit and a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw. May. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. And this offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Henderson running straight ahead. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Well, we talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the gun on third down is May. That is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now back to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up third and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 10 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first and 10. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Here's Purdy. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now the handoff, Henderson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And the Packers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. It's the fullback. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. 49ers 10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Connects with Kittle underneath. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up a 3rd and 2.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And this one is incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Get set, get set.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 13. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
49ers 17.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And a Pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Packers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Green Bay.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Emeka Ibuka.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
49ers 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. But he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10
at their own 19-yard line.
He'll set up to throw.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him.
Down the right sideline.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. 81 yards.
And the 49ers get a bit closer.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The 49ers will line up.
Purdy will throw for it.
Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the shotgun, May with it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. And this is third down.
Throwing here is May. He's got his receiver. It's Golden. Down to the 10.
And he he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's May.
It's complete to Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And a Packer first down.
They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Purdy
6.
now to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
3rd and 4.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now the Niners get there and bring him down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 37-yard line.
Yellow.
Now Purdy.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw, Purdy. The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
That's the score. Packers 42, 49ers 32. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. They'll throw with May. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's May.
And he is caught. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
May looking to run.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
May's pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Yellow.
Play action. Now Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
Purdy from the gun.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's May. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
On first down, Woodson. And they can't bring him down. Still shedding tackles. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Purdy. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Purdy will look to throw again here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another 49er first down.
And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else. McCaffrey is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go.
No gain on the play.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Packers 49, 49ers
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Throwing here is May.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. To the air, May. That is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 37.
This is 1st and 10. Purdy to throw.
He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The 49ers will line up.
Here's Purdy.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Here's 1st down. Throwing, Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Purdy to throw. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Ricky Pearsall.
50 yards.
And the 49ers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Niners 56, Packers 49.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Niners 63, Packers 49.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
His pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
At the 25-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's May.
And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. May. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And this going to wind up incomplete. So they took a chance on the fake spike. Doesn't work out, but at least here, the clock does stop with the incompletion.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too.